Got it.
What did you make of Terrence Crawford coming to your fight? Were you shocked or did you didn't care?
No, I wasn't shocked. I mean, I didn't care.
Hmm. And what do
Tell
you
the truth.
and what do you make of their relationship? Like when you sit down with Jordan or your dad and y'all having Sunday dinner, what do you really think about Bob Arum and Terrence Crawford's relationship? I'll buy a new house. He doesn't promote. Like, how do you make of those comments?
I think Bob, treat him like any owner does athlete.
Mm.
You know, basically, basically, treat him like he's property or something like that. Like I feel like he don't really, respect Terrence like that, and he just basically trying to get any type of money he can get out of him, he gonna get out of him. And I think, Bob probably frustrated with him, so he said some things. But I feel like they don't really have a relationship like that. And I feel like a lot of things, Terrence Crawford, if somebody say something to him, he's gonna snap back at him.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like with Bob, why he can't snap back at Bob when Bob was saying out, if I say something crazy, he gonna say something crazy back. Somebody say something crazy to him, he gonna say something crazy back. When Bob say something crazy, he say he didn't mean it, or Bob did, so you make excuses for Bob. That's what I didn't respect about the situation.
Mm.
I'm like, you gotta man up and be your own man, and he saying all this about you, and you ain't saying nothing. Like, you act like you confused, but let me say something. He gonna go on the Twitter rant.
Gotcha.
That's what I didn't respect about it.
Reggie Owens asks, "What's Earl's message to all young fighters, like handling money, lifestyle, and the sport? What is the foulest thing you've experienced in the sport of boxing?"
What my message is to the young boxers?
Yeah. What would you say to young
Well,
boxers, and what's the foulest thing, the worst thing you've seen in the sport of boxing?
I say the young boxers, man, just stay focused. That's 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 the main thing. Do what got you there. Stay focused. Stay hungry. Stay dedicated. And the big thing is don't be content.
Content.
You know, I,
Mm.
yeah, content. A lot of boxers get to the top. Even me, I got to the top. I got content a little bit. Got lax. Thank God. Through my work ethic, and just always, just working hard. I didn't lose it or get beat, but I got content, got lackadaisical, as you can see in some of my performances. I won, but it wasn't my best performance. It wasn't what people used to seeing. So I'll tell them, stay focused. Don't fall into the glitz and glamour, and like bugs. How like bugs, see the light and they all hitting the light,
Mm-hmm.
trying to get the light.
Mm-hmm.
With that, like a lot of boxers, they fall into the jury and buying the cars, and having these hot houses and high expenses, and things like that. And then they wondering where all their money went. When the career over, or they take a loss and they don't know that they might got $1 million for that fight, but next time it's 500,000.
Right.
So I tell them just to focus and don't go out here just reckless spending. Just know after boxing, a lot of guys retire at 33, 34, 35 years old. After boxing, you got at least 60. God willing, you got 67 more years to live.
Mm.
And if you made some good money in boxing, it's a blessing, because it's probably, I say probably 2% of boxers, if that, make some real good money. So I tell a lot of boxers, just, stay focused, stay dedicated, stay hungry, stay with the people who got you there. Look after all your paperwork.
Mm. You're right. Right.
Yeah, there's a lot of boxers just sign shit. They don't know what they signing,
Right.
and just sign it because they need the money. And then a year down the line, they asking their manager, about this and that, and all the expenses, and the manager, all they're doing is just tabbing them, just tabbing them, and coming back with, this big old list that, they got to pay back,
Right.
For renting houses and, getting them cars and hotel rooms and things like that. So that's a dirty game. I think boxing is like the Wild Wild West.
It is.
Because, we don't have any, no, basically, we don't have any rules. Anybody can get in boxing, you got some money. You don't have to have money to get in boxing. You find somebody that's a good athlete, you in the door. So a lot of boxers just, stay focused. I was lucky enough, having a father like my dad, who told me when I was gonna sign Bob for like 200,000. I know I was gonna get it back and sign him on. I was gonna get it back. But yeah, I was gonna sign him. My dad, had talked to Al, and Al wasn't talking about nothing. He was just talking about like 50K to me, and like $2,000 a month and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And my dad was like, I talked to Al, and Al, he, stop worrying about right now. You're looking at the $200,000-$300,000 for right now, and and Al talking about, later on in the future. So if you want to go with it right now, go and sign with him. I guarantee you, if you don't make it to be what you think you're gonna be broke. Al talking about, you 21, 22 years old. He talking about when you retire and trying to set you up for, for the future. And for me, I'm 22. I'm like, you talking about retirement?
Yeah, right.
Like, I ain't even talking about no retirement right now. I need to get to the money. I need money now.
Right.
So, right. But just listen to my dad. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna trust my dad, and just found out, it's a blessing, and I think that's why, a lot of people get Al high praises, and a lot of boxers get, Al high praises and stuff like that, because, as long as you handle your business, inside the ring, you make sure to handle your business outside the ring, and make sure, you're good outside the ring. So, it was just, a blessing for me. But I know a lot of young boxers and, old boxers that go through a lot of bullshit in the boxing game. And, I was fortunate enough not to go through none of that stuff, or, experience it firsthand. I just heard about, all the stuff that people went through.
Gotcha.